The anti-gun groups are getting very cocky the last 48 hours, and they're hinting that something is coming. I think I might know what it is. Stick by and watch this episode of Guns and Gadgets to learn more. The U.S. Concealed Carry Association helps responsible Americans like you prepare for what happens before, during, and after an act of lawful self-defense. USCCA members get life-saving education, expert training, plus self-defense, liability, insurance. Plus, a USCCA membership is always risk-free with their 100% money-back bulletproof guarantee, and membership is truly an investment worth exploring. Head over to uscca.com/GNG right now to activate your USCCA membership. Again, uscca.com/GNG. Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. And if it is Second Amendment news you're after, please consider joining this growing freedom family. This channel is where you will get all of the news, no matter where it happens, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, related to the constant attack on our right to keep and bear arms. And here is another one. So we're all familiar with Moms Demand Action, and Shannon Watts is their leader, and she made a comment within the last 48 hours that raised my eyebrow and started some deep research on my side to figure out what she was talking about. And what she said was that it's been 25 years since the federal government passed a gun safety law, and she's referring to the Clinton assault weapon ban. And what she said after that is extremely concerning. She said, "The wait is over." Now, right away, a lot of people will be thinking, yeah, HR 127. And if you're not familiar with that bill, guys and gals, seriously, watch the video floating above. I actually break down the bill and explain it 100% so that everybody will understand what it is. However, Ms. Watts' quote came just a day and a half ago, which was after HR 127 has been submitted. So I did some digging, thinking that maybe she's talking about that, but maybe there's more in store. And we've all been hearing the last week that Joe Biden's plan is about to be exposed. He's about to tell everybody what his gun control plan will be going forward. We know about his bold statements when he was running for office on his website. We already know that the press secretary was, circling back to that, said that the Biden administration would love to see something done on gun control. And one of the things that I found out was a bill that is about to be reintroduced. Debbie Wasserman Schultz is a representative from Florida who in the previous congressional session submitted Jamie's Law. Now, Jamie's Law was HR 1705. It had died in committee, but Debbie Wasserman Schultz has come out and said she will be resubmitting Jamie's Law. And what is Jamie's Law? Jamie's Law institutes a universal background check on ammunition, if it becomes law. That's right, a background check on ammunition, similar to the one in California that's being challenged in federal court. Well, she just wants to put one all over the country just because. And it's not only ammunition. It would force all firearm transfers to go through an FFL, thus criminalizing the person-to-person transfer of legally owned property. So a universal background check bill is about to drop again. And again, it criminalizes person-to-person sale, forces everything through an FFL, and as well as a background check on ammunition. It's a terrible bill. I don't know what it does to the people who have guns illegally or who are shooting each other with illegally owned ammunition. Can't go after them, but we'll go after those people who have these items lawfully and make it more difficult for them to exercise their rights as protected by, not given to us by, but protected by and enumerated in the U.S. Constitution. Now, I also saw this statement by Debbie Wasserman Schultz that is kind of concerning. She said, prospects for meaningful gun reforms are the brightest they have been in years. She also said she expects some Republicans in the House and Senate will, quote, remain devoted to a diminished NRA. She also said, with control of the White House and both chambers, I am very hopeful we can tear down some of the roadblocks conservatives have consistently erected to block any action at all. In looking at that quote and thinking about what she's getting at, it's much easier to get some congressmen and women who might be on the fence and who might want to vote emotionally, even though they never should, to say, your vote is against the NRA. The NRA, they're our enemy. But what they really should be saying is your vote is against the U.S. Constitution and the Bill of Rights, because you're voting against a civil right that you just don't like. But if they said that, then more people, more senators and reps would say, no, I'm not going to do that. No way. But if they say it's the big bad NRA, then more people are likely to vote emotionally. Biden's plan is churning forward. You're starting to see some of the wish lists come out from different reps and different senators. And it's time to pull together, guys and gals. It's time to be a team. A lot of people say, Jared, what can I do? Well, you can start by getting on the phone and calling your reps and calling your senator. I know a lot of people want to not do that because they don't think it helps. It actually does help, and it really doesn't take but a couple minutes of your day to help the fight. Also, join your local 2A group. If it's doing work, help them, join them, donate some money if you can, or donate some time if you can't. Also join the national groups, the ones that are doing the work. Again, join them, donate money if you can. If you can't, then donate time when feasible. And the biggest thing you can do is educate your friends, your family, your neighbors, and people that you come into contact with. I know there's a huge portion of the 2A community. We're all in this bubble together, guys and gals. And there's a huge chunk of us that aren't up on laws or don't know what a universal background check is and why it's dangerous. Don't know what a red flag law is. Don't know what HR 127 is. Don't know what Moms Demand Action either is or are planning to do. Don't know what Michael Bloomberg has done. That's where we all need to help each other. You need to help educate people. Turn them on to news stations that you trust, if there are any left. Turn them on to channels like mine or anybody else's that you trust, because that's where you're going to get the news. And until we all get on that same sheet of music, it's always going to be an issue. We have to break down our walls within our community and stop jumping on each other for the stupid stuff. We got to get over that. Let's start now, before we're caught off guard, and it's coming soon. All right, guys and gals, that's enough of the soapbox. Sorry about that, but it's true. All of it's true. Until we see each other again, thank you for your time. I appreciate you all so much more than you know. Be safe. Stay vigilant, my friends. Stay vigilant, because the wrath is coming. And carry a weapon. Take care, everybody.